Hi everybody, Dr. Morton here. I just wanted to take a few minutes to introduce you to some new terms or maybe terms you're not that familiar with. And those terms are associated with announcements for grant funding opportunities. And the first of those are the RFA, which is a request for application. An RFP is a request for proposal. An FOA is a funding opportunity announcement. In my agency, we call this a FOA, and the funding opportunity announcement is generally what it's called when a federal agency opens up a grant opportunity. We call that a FOA. So I just wanted to mention those terms before we move along in the course, because those are items that I may mention throughout the course frequently. And then I also wanted to talk to you about needs statements. This is an important topic in the first week, and a needs statement that's where your very beginning of the grant writing process begins. So your needs statement is the problem you've identified in your community or within, perhaps you're doing research and you're looking at a research grant proposal, and you would have a research problem you've identified, and you're going to support that with empirical evidence that clearly demonstrates there is a problem. If you're dealing with a problem in your community, maybe your nonprofit organization is going to try to address that problem, then you're going to also need to support it with any evidence, reliable evidence that you have that this is a problem, that you understand the problem, and that your project would either address the problem, mitigate the problem, improve the conditions for your community. So those are very important topics that you need to think about. And before I close, I want to say one last thing. So perhaps you've noticed this fantastic funding announcement for a request for proposals for grant opportunities to fund projects, and you think, oh, I want to write a grant. But it's important to remember that you need to align your problem, your need statement, your statement of needs, whatever terminology you're using to describe that. You need to align that with the funding opportunity announcement or the request for proposal. You need to make sure that your project clearly aligns with the criteria listed in the request for applications, or you need to make sure that you are clearly aligning with the funder's priorities. Sometimes foundations, you can submit a proposal and it just will align closely with their funding priorities. So these are just a few of the things I wanted to mention this as we begin the class. It's early in the class. Please let me know if you have any questions. Thanks. Bye.